Hello there. Direct proportion for year 7 and 8. Nice little introduction. Question 1, non-calculator. A is directly proportional to B. When A is equal to 12, B is equal to 3. A, find a formula for A in terms of B. B, find the value of A when B is equal to 5. And C, find the value of B when A is equal to 36. The first thing that we need to do is, well, we've got to introduce you to the notation, and that's A is directly proportional to B, which means that A divided by B is equal to, now this is the area, is equal to K. What's K? K is referred to as the constant of proportionality, where K is equal to, and it's a big constant of, and get rid of that, constant of proportionality. Proportionality. And we always need to find K. So A divided by B is equal to K. Now, once we know that, we can substitute our values in. So if A is equal to 12, so I will substitute A is equal to 12, and I'll put when A is equal to 12, B is equal to 3, we have 12 over 3, which is equal to K, which means that K is equal to 4. Oh, that's nice. It says find A, find a formula for A in terms of B. Well, when we have it written like that, the exam questions or the person marking the paper is expecting you to write A and then equals, because it says find a formula for A in terms of B. Well, A then algebraically is equal to some constant times B, because algebraically what's the inverse operation of division is multiplication. So that's K multiplied by B. And I better write that clearly because it doesn't look like it. Yep, so here we go. A is equal to K multiplied by B. And we found the value of K. K is equal to, I can say, but K is equal to 4. So therefore, a formula for A in terms of B is 4B, or 4 times B. A is equal to 4B. And that's answering question A. Job done there. So what about part B? Find the value of A when B is equal to 5. The value of A when B is equal to 5. Well, that means A divided by 5, because I'm using the formula here. Better use a different color. I'm using this formula here because this is really my formula. Or you can use this one here. Find the value, or you can use this one here. Either or, it really doesn't matter. It's going to give you the value of A. Maybe you like this one. A is equal to 4 times 5, which is 20. That's nice enough. I change back, but using the original one, A over B, A over 5 is equal to 4. Is equal to 4. And that will tell you that A is equal to 5 times 4, because this just goes up here and becomes a multiplier, because the inverse of division is multiplication, and A is equal to 20. Either or, as you like. And finally C, and I'll do C over here. C, it says find the value of B when A is equal to 36. Well, you can use either formula. A is equal to 36, so 36 is equal to 4B, or you can use A over B is equal to 4. I will use, let's be consistent, 36 over B is equal to 4. because k is equal to 4, the constant of proportionality. So now, algebraically, of course, that's 36 is equal to 4b. Well, that's the same as this one here. You could have used that one, it's easier, but just to make sure that you're okay and happy with rearranging algebraic formula, and then of course 36 divided by 4 is equal to b, and oh, that's nice, 9 is equal to b, or b is equal to 9. Doesn't matter which way round we get it, because it's algebra and it's a beautiful thing, and it doesn't matter if your variable's on the left hand side or right hand side, it's still the same thing. Okay, another question, just to make sure things are done consistently well. Question number 2. C is directly proportional to D. Well, again, C is directly proportional to D, which implies that, which means that C divided by D is equal to your constant of proportionality, is equal to K. So, when C is 125, D is 5. So we're going to find K, the constant of proportionality. 125 divided by 5 is equal to K. And what's that equal to? Well, I know that 5 goes into 100 20 times, and 5 goes into 25 5 times. So that's 25. So K is equal to 25. So I'll write that. So K is equal to 25. Because 25 times 5 is 125. So we found the value of K. Now, A, again, same thing. It's nice to be consistent. Find an equation for C in terms of D. That means C and then the equal sign is equal to, because remember, C over D is equal to K. So that means D times K is equal to C. So C is equal to D multiplied by K, which is using this equation here, which we found. But we found the value of K to be 25. So C then is equal to, can I say 25D? There you go. And that's it. Okay, there's your mark. And part B, find the value of C when D is equal to 10. So C must be equal to, now I'm going to use the answer or the equation for C in terms of D. I'm going to use this now as opposed to using what I did in the last one, because I'm going to show you either or, it doesn't really matter. C is equal to 25D. It says find the value of C when D is equal to 10. So I'm going to substitute that value. Oh, my thickness has changed. We change it back. It's all real time. 25 times 10. So C is equal to 250. And that's good to go. And what about part C? Find the value of D when C is equal to 75. So I'm going to substitute 75 for C is equal to, now D multiplied by, well, my constant. Yes? So C is equal to D times K, remember. So, and K is 25, and we're going to find D. So that 75 divided by 25 is equal to D, and that means, right now, D is equal to 3. Finally, Y is directly proportional. This is question number 3, by the way. And again, a mark for each one. Just to explain it, because it's an introduction to direct and inverse proportion, because I get lots of complaints about this topic. I don't know why, because it's quite nice and enjoyable. Y is directly proportional to X. Well, if Y is directly proportional to X, again, we write out Y is directly proportional to X, which means that Y divided by X is equal to your constant of proportionality, your K. Well, they've only given us 2 pieces of information here, Y is equal to 72, and x is equal to 12. But let me find the constant k by substituting in these values. So 72 divided by 12 will be equal to k, because k has got to be a constant. So what's k equal to then? Well, 72 divided by 12, isn't that 6? So I know 6 is equal to the constant of proportionality. Well, that means if I multiply, it says complete the table, if I multiply 4 by 6, so 4 times 6 is equal to, whoops, I better change, is equal to 24. So that will help me complete the table. So 24, so I put it in here, 24, and 9 times 6 will be equal to 54. So I've completed the table for another mark. And that's an introduction to direct proportion.